Hello, fellow learners. I would like to welcome you all to the new section of advertising and sales promotion. Well, it would be obviously stating the known when we talk about that unless and until the product is being made aware to the customer won't buy it. And advertising and sales promotion does the very same job of making the customer not only aware about the product but also induce a trial and try and make them keep coming back to us so that we can further sell and improve our sales target. What is the biggest difference? What is the majority that advertising and sales promotion carries for us will be dealt in a later part. So, this is Dr. Saket Bansod from Dr. Ambedkar Institute of Management Studies and Research talking about advertising and sales promotion. First and foremost, we need to understand the difference between advertising and sales promotion. Generally, advertising is considered to be a longer duration prospect wherein an advertising is being carried out throughout the year, where sales promotion is an activity which is generally done to induce a spike for a particular limited period of time. Many a times, sales promotion is carried out in the year end to meet our desired sales target. Advertising is generally carried out throughout the year to induce not only to induce trials but also keep the customer aware and create a TOMA. TOMA can be generally described as top of the mind awareness, and there is there is a particular saying in English which simply means if you are out of sight, you are out of mind. So advertising keeps us on the toes so that all the products, the name, the brand is always on our TOMA. It is being re-emphasized and re-embossed, so many a times we can induce our trials and we can move further. Whereas sales promotion works on our urge to not only to induce the trial but keep coming back for the particular time and boost our sales. Well, as we stated, the difference not will not only be with respect to the time period but also the frequency. Sales promotion cannot be carried out throughout the year, whereas advertising are being done or being held up in the complete year. When we talk about the similarities, both advertising and sales promotion are being done so that so that a company can fulfill the objective of reaching to the targeted customer, make them aware, induce a trial, and if possible, generate a brand loyalty so that we can have a positive word of mouth and the customer can keep coming back to us. Now in the further slides, we are going to talk about nature, scope and objectives of sales promotion and advertising. So shall we move forward? Yes. Okay, so let's talk about consumer sales promotion. While we talk about the nature of consumer sales promotion, the sales promotion for consumers is being done in order to induce trials, in order to make them aware or generate a desire to purchase a product in a particular way or in a particular month. So the first point we will be covering here will be coupons. Coupons are generally given on a particular purchase in order to induce trial, generate curiosity or keep coming back to the shop. Coupons can be with respect to buy one get one free. It can be a purchase coupon, it can be a discount coupon, it can also be scratch card as well. The company many a times offers premiums, free offers or a limited period offers. All of us might have encountered these for the one time or other. Many of us might have experienced that during the festival season like Dashera, Diwali, New Year or even for that matter Gudi Padwa, we do have a different free offers or limited period offers which are being given by the company to fulfill their sales target in electronic items, automobiles or even sometimes real estates as well. Bonus packs or multipacks. Bonus packs or multipacks generally are classified when we talk about the inducing trial of telecommunication industry, DTH industry, wherein an amount is being given an additional extra benefit of let's say 10% talk time or 10% additional days. That will be classified under bonus packs or multiplex. So recharging your TV, recharging your mobile or DTH connection can be classified under bonus packs or multipacks. Exchange scheme. Many a time exchange scheme is being carried out by automobiles or electronic or sometimes even by the retail outlets like Big Bazaar. Exchange scheme is generally promoted or highlighted in order to make customer go for the new and replace its own available items, and hence it is not just to showcase your own product, but also make the customer feel that it is high time that we need to go for the newer brand rather than sticking to it for the better performance of the newer brand and for going our old performance of the available current products. Temptation pricing. Temptation pricing can generally be highlighted as a pricing wherein just somehow unaffordable price is being reduced to a just above reach price so that customer can go ahead and fulfill its potentiality, and many a times the segment below our targeted segment also can jump in and buy the particular product. By giving away the temptation pricing, it is highly probable that the organization would be able to successfully defend its market share, and it may also have slightest of the improvement during the season because of the temptation pricing which is being offered, and the non so targeted people or non so segmented people can also go for our product. Freebies. Freebies are generally the products which are being given free of cost in times of cross bundling or also during the purchase of a particular product. Let us for example understand Big Bazaar offers freebies like make a purchase for rupees 2000 and get a bowl set free. That won't be a direct gift, but it is a freebie as it is not being packed by the particular product. Gifts. Gifts are generally announced via a scratch card or by a particular company so that the induced trials or the purchasing pattern is improved. Free samples. Generally, free samples are distributed into way of direct marketing or even during the launch to induce trials as well as to generate customer awareness. Not so long ago, Garnier introduced its new shampoo and distributed the small sachets in order to create the awareness enthusiasm amongst target users. While further demonstrating, we can also carry out demonstrations in order to improve our consumer sales promotion process. Many a times, the company can also carry out door-to-door demos at the retail store so that the company can sell the product to direct people. For example, we can say Ureda Forbes or Amway carry out the door-to-door sales promotion and demo activity to make customer aware of the new range or the new product, and also induce trial and promote their products by visiting the customer at the end to make them persuade to purchase a particular thing. School demos. Many a times of the companies have also have a tie-up with the schools to promote stationaries or such items in order to have a sales promotion items. Demos to key people in trade fairs. Some of the trade fairs like Compex or real estate also have visitors from all across industry, wherein many a times the newness of the item can attract a lot of attention and we can get free customers. So attracting such right kind of customers during the trade fair is on a priority list for the many organizations during such trade fairs. Contest. A retail outlet or a particular companies like Pantaloons also carry out a lucky draw contest wherein the people visiting the particular store, even not directly visiting your store or the retail outlet, may also come in contact due to the contest or free win situation, so that they can visit your store at least, and by visiting they may be induced to try a particular product or they may be persuaded to give it a shot while visiting your product. Visual merchandising. Visual merchandising can be generally described as arrangement of our products in the major way to induce not only to induce trial but also to attract the attention. Window shopping is one of the easiest way to demonstrate our visual merchandising. Many times people who see the fresh stock of our daily garments or accessories generally visit a store depending upon how the products are being arranged in terms of arrangement of lighting, arrangement of recency, arrangement of fashion accessories, and affordability in terms of product availability. Sales promotion on the internet or digital marketing is the newest thing and the most in thing, as we say, in the upcoming market, and which cannot be understated while carrying out the sales promotion activities. Organizing sales promotion campaigns. Why? While organizing the sales promotion campaign, these are some of the most important facts we need to understand before organizing the sales promotion campaign. First and foremost, before organizing the sales promotion campaign, it is essential to identify the requirement of the company. So, if we would like the sales promotion campaign can be organized to improve and create a graph of upward movement towards sale. It can be to it can be organized to induce trials. It can be organized to make people aware. It can be a ferry wherein the people may visit or just look at your product so that the company brand is being publicized. Identifying the right sales program. It is of essential most quality whether that sales promotion activity is being carried out in the form of coupons, it is being carried out in the form of freebies or a cross bundling offer or a gift. Involvement of a salesperson. The involvement of salesperson directly depends upon technicalities of the product which is being sold. So suppose for example, if a trade fair is organized for Pretty Home and we are selling something like roti maker, then the salesperson should be well trained, well groomed in order to sell the particular product. Whereas if the sales promotion is being carried out for some products like FMCG, which does not require so much of a technical expertise to sell, so the involvement of sales promotion, a salesperson would be low. Enlisting support. Enlisting the support will directly be converted into the requirement or while executing the sales promotion campaign. As we talked about the previous example, if we are already promoting our roti maker, then while promoting the roti maker, it will be of utmost importance to have electricity, dough, atta in a ready state, so that whenever the customer visits our stall, it will be an easier way to already have a dough which can be shown into a finished tortilla or a roti. Maintain the tempo. It is a prominent way that many times while executing the sales promotion campaign, the management, the people involved are at a quite high energy level in the beginning, but may lose the tempo as the time passes by, which can backfire in the name of the company and which can damage a product for good. And hence, the company is advised to maintain the tempo while carrying out sales promotion campaign. Timing of the campaign. Keeping in mind the essentiality of the product, its keenness, its newness, it is of utmost importance that when the campaign is being carried out, should be researched by keeping in mind the customer sensibilities and the economic factors as well. For example, automobile, real estate generally carry out the promotional campaign during the month of Diwali and Dussehra. Coordination with other elements. It is of utmost importance while visiting a sales promotion trade fair that similar type of products or similar type of campaigns should be clubbed together. Sponsorship or managing the event. Many times we have already seen that company can also sponsor an event in order to promote our product itself. For example, IPL is one of the mega event where Vivo is currently is currently working as a title sponsor, or Baiju is currently the main sponsor of Team India's kit. Managing the event will directly include subsidizing or supporting the event, for example, Filmfare. That was about the sales promotion. Now let's make a move towards advertising. Nature and importance of advertising. Advertising is basically a long-term activity carried out throughout the year. The main purpose of advertising is not just to induce trial but make the customer aware about the benefits that a particular product can offer over the other present products. Advertising also is used to create and improve the brand image so that the customer can have a brand recognition and always have a Toma throughout the year. And that's why advertisement carry a very huge weightage in marketing budget. Advertising is generally seen as a value delivery process because it can alter the buyer behavior by making them aware, creating Toma, and also inducing trial. Many times, the similarity or the likeliness of the people working in the advertisement can also change the buyer behavior towards more affinity and can be induced to purchase a particular product. Characteristics. While designing a particular advertisement, some of the key characteristics for a suitable advertisement would be: the advertisement should interest the audience, it should be interpretable and understandable by the audience, it should influence the audience to either at least go for a trial, it should make them engage, it should make them interestful, so that at least Good advertisement will make them think about a product. A good beginning is generally half done. It is generally observed that while watching an advertisement, it is of frequent nature that the people change the advertisement in the first 10 seconds. So an advertiser has to keep in mind that the good beginning in the first 10 seconds can make a job done. While promoting an advertisement, it is of utmost importance that advertising is being promoted by a well-known face or at least a similar likelihood face, so that the people can find a solace by watching the advertisement while buying the product. The advertisement should be able to connect to the people in order to make them aware. Also, the advertisement should also talk about the newness as compared to the other products. The advertising is supposed to change attitude of the people, so that the changed attitude may make them induce the trial as well as move ahead. Some of the important aspects about the advertise would be: the advertise or the source should have an endorser or a presenter. The endorser or the presenter or the source will carry an important aspect while promoting the advertisement. A source can be the type of media which is being used. Credibility. The credibility of the message forms the very backbone of the product while being advertised. So, if a product is claiming that it kills 100% of the germs, it should be backed by the medical claim or at least some sort of certification. Likability and attractiveness. The people involved in the formation of advertisement and the way it is being shot directly applies to the likability and attractiveness, and hence the the celebrity brand endorsement plays a really advanced role in not only promoting the product but also creating the likability and attractiveness of the advertisement. The sources approach of approaching the people and hitting them right in the bullseye also matters the most while talking about the advertisement's important factor. So a telecommunication advertise will be very much different as compared to audiovisual advertise, as compared to print advertise, or even for that matter a pamphlet. The celebrity which is being used to promote our brand should be in sync and believable, so that the product can also be sold by believing into a particular product, in a particular type of celebrity. Suppose, for example, if a baby product is being sold, then Kareena Kapoor Khan would be a much more suitable type of celebrity rather than just an Alia Bhatt who is not married and yes, is yet to experience the motherhood. While advertising, it is of utmost importance that we need to understand the cultural significance of the message that is being delivered, and how it will be suitable for all the cultural people who are going to watch the advertisement. The message which is being delivered will need to be highlighted while delivering the factors or the importance of the product which is being delivered. These were some of the factors which highlight the very fact that it was the importance of advertise that make a product sell and not only product in itself, and hence the product can make or break a company, but advertisement can make or break a customer, and hence by advertising the right kind of product in the most appropriate manner, it is highly probable that we may reach the uncharted territory without just reaching there, with the word of mouth, also with the help of advertising as well. Thank you, fellow learners, for listening to me with the apt attention.